Hey y'all, welcome back to the It Ain't All About You channel. My name is Brian, and today I want to talk about being gay. Is it really that important? Does it define who you are? Is it something that everyone has to know about around you? So anyways, those are the kind of things I'm going to talk about today. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. So let's get into it. So to kind of share a little bit more about myself, and I've talked about this before and I'll probably bring up again and again. I came out when I was around 21 years old. And I was so terrified when I was coming out. I was under the impression that I was going to get beaten up, everyone was going to hate me, my family was going to disown me, it was going to be this horrible nightmare situation happening. Because that's what the media and everyone was saying. Now, does that happen to some people? Yeah, it has in the past. I don't think it's really a thing much anymore. I'm sure it's a little bit, but not to the extent of what it used to be. But when I came out, nothing really changed. Everyone was like, yeah, okay, next, let's go have a beer. And I'm like, okay. So I kind of thought at that moment, is being gay really a big part of who I am? Is it really even matter at all? And since then, I have lived my life to the fact that me being gay is such a minute, tiny part of who I actually am. My name is Brian, I've got so many other things about me that are way more important and interesting than the fact that I am gay. So when I meet people, I don't sit there and just, be theatrical with it, being like, hi, I'm Brian, I'm gay. I love everything gay, 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 gay. It's extremely off-putting. I have actually never really enjoyed being in the gay community, and I walk up to guys and they're just like, they're gay, just sparkling everywhere and rainbow everything. And it's like, you can tone it down. I know the reason why there's so much sparkliness and rainbow everywhere is because it's attention. And I've never been a fan of that. But I do realize that the gay community does have some attention issues. They are a lot of narcissism, main character syndrome, channel name, it ain't all about you situations. Because when you have to advertise who you sleep with and your whole house is rainbow everything, your car, bumper stickers, everything is gay all over it. You prance around and you're just like super flamboyant. When you're girlier than the girliest girl then it's completely an act. And you do it like that for attention. It's not because of who you actually are inside, because none of us are really truly like that. It is really an act, but unfortunately, it looks down on people. Look down on it. Straight people want nothing to do with that. I have straight women, yeah, but most straight men want nothing to do with the bitchy and the openly flamboyant like crazy, because they don't really care. They want to live their life just like you want to live your life as gay and not be bothered. But you can't have that when you're running around the town screaming at the top of your lungs that you are gay. No one really flipping cares. It's 2025. I mean, yes, I'm sure there's kids that come out still now and their parents are pissed off about it and bad things happen, but the majority is not like that. I'm from a different era and I never had to experience that. Now, 20, 30 years before that, that was a big time issue, but we're not there now. And I feel like when people go around in restaurants, you have someone that gets misgendered with that and the person freaks out and it's like, you're repressing me because I'm gay and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, it's your attitude. And also I made a mistake. But they pulled that card and scream about being gay because it's a way, A, to control the situation, B, again, repression points, and C, attention. Either it's negative attention or good attention, they want it. And that's, the narcissism in people. They just have to have all eyes on them. So that's why they sparkle like crazy. And I don't like it. I've never liked it. I'll never be part of that. I am who I am, and I have so many interesting things about me besides me being gay. I was at my job for about 2 months before I told anybody. They kind of thought, but it never came to the point of asking or talking about it, so I never brought it up because I didn't walk up to them and be like, hey, do you sleep with women or men? Because I don't care. What I care about is your context of your character. Are you gonna be friendly to me? Are you gonna be there for me? Are you gonna help me be a better person? Can I help you be a better person? Are we gonna talk to each other? And those are the kind of things that we need to be really focusing on. Like our entire gay community is in this crazy lost place right now. We're infighting. If you don't think exactly the same way, you get yelled at, kicked out, and this gets that, and that, blah, blah, blah. We're all sleeping with each other, and there's all these issues and things going around. And it comes down to a lot of it is just like crap for communication. We don't talk about each other in a friendly way. Instead of trying to be supportive to each other, it's generally backstabbing. And I don't really like to partake in it. I rather hang out with a lot of straight people because they don't really care that I'm gay and they don't make a big deal of it, and we can just have fun and enjoy life without having to have some craziness going on. And I think we have to find a way to push back on it more and to make it be the minute about part of who we are. Because for again, no one really cares in 2025, almost 26, that you're gay. They really don't. They only care more so is when you're actually shoving it down their throat. And I get it. People have been shoving religion down people's throats, and now the gays are going the opposite way with it, but you never solve anything doing that. Shoving things down people's throats and forcing them to bend to their will is never going to make someone listen to you. So why do it? Just be a normal person, walk around life, be friendly, say hi, talk to people, and just be comfortable in the skin you're in, and then life will be easier. I can imagine it being exhausting, having to be constantly just, over animating yourself and all the rainbow everywhere and doing all that stuff all the time. It has to be exhausting trying to keep up this show. And it feels sad. And it feels like something that's not really needed. And I really wish that I could help some people to realize that that is such a tiny part of them and it doesn't really matter at all. I think we could be a lot happier of a community if we were able to get to that place. So I think those are my biggest things that I would love to change. And I will always continue to think that me being gay is not important. It's never going to change. I'm never going to be like, runs my whole life. So I wish I could help to influence other people the same way. I don't need a Pride Month to be happy. I don't need all these things to be happy. I just need to be loved, have friends and family, and those are the kind of things that I need that will make me a happy person. And I think if everybody else would kind of think the same way and focus on those parts of their lives, we could get to a better place in our overall society and community also. Because if we stop fighting with each other and stop forcing our opinions and our own narrow-minded thinking on each other, it would just solve so many things. So anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about today. And I'm going to do some more videos coming up too, probably after Christmas. But remember to like, comment, subscribe. Leave some comments below. I'm still pretty new at this and I'm not sure if I'm doing a good job with this or not. And I'm trying to build something here because I want to be different. So I want to be different. Anyways, remember, like, comment, subscribe, and it ain't all about you. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.